The astronomer. In 1609, Galileo heard about spyglass, invented in Netherlands. When a person gazed through the spyglass, faraway objects looked much closer. Galileo had never seen a spyglass, but he figured out how to build one. Then he made improvements on his original design. Soon he was able to make distant objects look 30 times bigger. He had built a telescope, in other words. In a fateful decision, he began to use his telescope to study the heavens. Galileo's telescope changed his life and astronomy forever. Galileo examined the solar system and made discovery after discovery. He was the first European to observe sunspots, he discovered Jupiter for largest moons, and he was also the first person to observe that Venus appears to change shape, just as the Moon does. Venus has a face, a new face, and crescent faces. faces. Galileo published some of the discoveries in 1610 in a book called "The Starry Messenger". The book made Galileo famous, but fame had a price. In trouble with the Church, Galileo's discoveries about the solar system got him in a lot of trouble. The Catholic Church did not like his idea about the solar system. Why did the discovery upset them so much? The answer lies in the religious belief of the time. For centuries, the Church had taught that the sun, moon, planets, and stars all moved around Earth. But the way that Venus changed shape was a big clue that it and other planets in our solar system moved around the sun instead. Galileo was not the first person to come up with this idea, however. His discoveries were the best proof yet that Earth was not the center of our solar system. Galileo published writing about his discovery that entered the church. During the published people for an acceptable belief, Galileo had dared to insist the church was wrong. In 1633, the church put him on trial. At the trial, he was found guilty and threatened with death. Galileo was forced to say that his earlier discovery had been lies, even though that they were accurate. For the rest of his life, he was not able to leave he, his home. He was also forbidden to publish. Galileo continued to write about his discoveries, however, he even managed to publish, despite the church ordering him not to. He published two new signs in 1638. It was his final publication. At that point Galileo had become blind. Galileo's health continued to fail. He died in 1642 of natural causes. Science after Galileo. We now know that Galileo was right. Earth moves around the sun. Galileo's gift for asking important questions helped him make some of the greatest discoveries of his time. Scientists are still following many of Galileo's ideas. For example, He was the first to say that laws of nature could be described using math. He was also one of the first scientists to insist on using measurable data on his experiments. By doing so, he made it easier for other scientists to test his idea. Galileo set an important example for many scientists who followed him, including Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein. Today, we call him the father of modern science.